Alright, so the new setting, well, not a new setting, I was just fucking around with the settings, and everything just came out blue. So, I kind of just left it like that. So, videos look blue is because I fucked around with the settings. And I don't know if it looks better like this or not. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna run it for a couple of videos, see if I fuck with it or not. But if I don't, well, I'm gonna change it again. So, yeah. It's actually the last one I have, too. I went in to grab one. The next thing you know, it was literally the last one at the bottom, just sitting there. I'm like, fuck. Hold on. Oh fuck, I could have built on time. But yeah, today's legs and shoulders. I feel pretty decent right now. I feel like it's just like my hip is always fucked. Not that it's like, it just feels out of place sometimes. I don't know. And it really just depends on what the fuck. Like, it really just depends on day to day. Cause like honestly, some days like my hip will feel amazing, and some days my hips will feel like shit. I don't know. Like, it's like I lean towards like one side more, or it's like I just get a slight pain right there. I just get like a little like slightly little pinch, like I'm like, oh shit. I don't know. It feels kind of weird. And like I've tried multiple things before doing squats. I mean, what's helping me right now that's like forget about my hip problem is my it's elevating my barbell squats. Like I started doing those and like I don't feel my hips as much. I feel a lot better doing elevated barbell squats. Honestly, I think it's just by preference. See, like I think some people would prefer doing regular barbell squats. I mean, obviously both do different things, kind of. Like a regular squat with no elevation or nothing, I think it targets like a couple muscle groups, and then if you do it elevated, it's like more quad biased because like you're doing more knee flexion, so like your knees are going over your toes and you're more extending all that. Well, that's what I think. Cause like I saw a couple videos. Honestly, like the way I work out is like I pick and choose things that I find online or that I see, and I just run with that for a while. But I always have a basis of what I'm gonna do throughout the day. Like anytime it's legs, anytime it's like with legs, it's like, oh, okay, I know there's pressing movements, I know there's like extension movements, curling movements, So I try to include a couple of those in each workout. And for shoulders, there's pressing movements as well. There's lateral movements where you like lift it up. Pulling, shit like that, Like chest too, like to build a chest, it's like pressing movement, fly movements. Fly movements and pressing movements. Yeah, no? To build chest, like flies and press, flies and chest, flies and pressing. Something like that, but yeah. I'm a little bit on a time crunch today, so I'll have exactly like 2 hours to work out, which is what I should be working out as. That should be the time that I should be finished. But I take a little more sometimes because by the time I'm done with fucking legs, I'm already like an hour deep into the workout, hour 20 minutes deep into the workout, just doing legs alone. I don't know if it's just me like taking forever to get to the next exercise. I just take really long breaks. I mean, my breaks aren't even that long. I take like 2 to 3 minute breaks. Low key, I want to start off with shoulders first, because shoulders are such a weak point for me. I mean, I think my whole body's a weak point, but I think shoulders is what's lacking so much. And like, no matter how hard I train them, I mean, I train them pretty hard, and I know I gotta let time do its thing. But like, I swear to God, like every time I look at myself in the mirror, like all these fucking thoughts flood in my head about you got little ass shoulders. Cause like if I look at my body, maybe I'll put a picture up. Like if you look at my body, like I feel like everything else, it's like kind of decent. It's just my shoulders, like it's like flat kind of. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to look like. But yeah, I mean from like the side, maybe like my shoulders will look good. Like if you look at me like just straightforward, like I look weird. Or that could just be my genetics. I'm not gonna blame genetics though. I'm gonna push past that shit. I'm not gonna make an excuse, be like, oh, I don't look like this, I can't do this because of my genetics. No. I'm gonna still work hard, and wherever the fuck I land is wherever the fuck I land. As long as I know I put my full foot forward, put in the time, and put in the hard work, I'll get somewhere, honestly. You'll get somewhere in life if you really put your full foot forward. Like, right now, like, what I want to do is, like, this whole, like, I want to start, like, this YouTube journey and everything. Like, this is what I want to do in life. Like, I want to make videos, be entertained, not be entertained, but entertain people. And, like, let's say I do get fucking massive. I would love to help people out because right now, if there was someone that I could just, like, go to for just straight advice, I mean, there are people on YouTube like that, but, like, I would just be an add-on to them, you know? Like, oh yeah, like, I get advice from Sam Solik. I go to fucking Greg Deutsch for help, you know, stuff like that. Like, yeah, of course you'll pick and choose what kind of influencers you're gonna take advice from, but I want to be one of those people, you know? Because right now I feel like the struggle for people like me right now is like we just want to find like that miracle workout split, and there really isn't one. Because like every influencer you'll watch or like see, like they'll always tell you the same thing. They're like, stick to the basics, train your ass off, and that's about it. And like, yeah, I do believe them. It's just, it takes time. You're like, every time I find out how long these influencers have been working out for, it's so absurd. Like, you've been doing the same thing for 4 or 5 years, maybe more. That takes a lot of work, yo. And like, I'm already like a year and like 2 months in. It's kind of sad how low my progress is, but I'm not gonna, like, I know my progress isn't as good, or like my physique isn't as well as like other people, but like, of course I know why. Like, I know why I haven't progressed as much, you know. There was a few months where like I wasn't training as hard. I let my diet go. And there's been a couple months like that. Like, some months I'll just stop, like, you know, stop training so hard, something will get in the way. But I'm not with that bullshit no more. Like, it's literally like, I have to do this shit now. I want to pursue this. So like, I've been eating clean. Well, actually no, yesterday I fucked up. Yesterday I think I was out the whole day. I was out the whole day, so I literally couldn't track anything. I was trying to keep a clean thing, but eating out with your family is kind of difficult, you know. We went to the movies, so there's not really much there that you could like keep yourself clean with. So but yeah, I've been trying, you know. You gotta try harder. But yeah, the day before yesterday, the past few days before that, like, I literally, I ate soup. Like, I felt so great, yo. I was carved up, hit my protein, hit everything. Knocked out. From rice to potatoes, and it feels way better. I feel like you have more of a, I feel like you could do a little more with potatoes. Or I think I just got tired of rice. Like, I've eaten chicken over rice for so fucking long. It's like, it's so crazy. Like, every time I walk into school, like I'll literally walk into school with my meals, like 1 or 2 meals, and like, it's just like the way I don't know. Hold up. I'm saying this right now, but like, literally, since sophomore year, I didn't start working out sophomore year. I didn't start working out sophomore year, but like my mom always encouraged me to like, oh, stop wasting money, you know, buying food every morning and just like eating out all the time. Like, she was one who put the habit on to like, oh, like, prepare your own meals and you won't waste as much money. Like, that was the one reason why I started meal prepping, you know. Like, I would either eat leftovers from last night, or I would just cook up something quick, you know, eggs, rice from yesterday, maybe some like rotisserie chicken my mom bought, you know, add that in, and I would take it to school. It's just like the worst feeling. And like, I didn't let it bother me too much, but at one point it did hit me. Like, people would complain about the smell. And like, some of my friends, you know, friends who are the same ethnicity as me, like Mexican or like Ecuadorian. I'm not Ecuadorian, but Like Hispanic friends, like they'd be like, "Yo, why are people making fun of this shit?" People like, "Nah, your shit smell fire," you know. Like it's not bothering me. Like I don't know what other people are complaining about. Like people would come. Like it's always. I'm not gonna say it's a certain type of group that was making fun of me, but there was like a majority of them that were like saying stuff about my food. Like, oh, it stinks. What's that smell? That smell is so strong. This and that. And at one point it did get to me, and like I wouldn't eat my meals. I would literally wait till lunch, or I would like go in the hallway or go on the staircase and eat it right there, just so other people, you know, wouldn't be bothered by the smell of it or just me eating. But at the end of the day, I would always get that meal in, or I would even like I would go in late to school like at 11, sophomore year, because I didn't want people saying stuff about my food. But next thing you know, junior year comes. People are bringing in meals. It's literally the same people who were saying shit about my food. Some of them didn't. Some of them still don't bring food. But there's like a couple of them who started bringing food to school and started eating that shit. And teachers started implementing like, oh, you can use their microwave now. Like that wasn't available when I would bring my meals. Like these teachers really pick and choose who they want. Like who they want to help. All of a sudden, these teachers want to help those kids that were making fun of me, so they could heat up their spaghetti and shit like that. Like, that's fucking crazy, you know? It's so nuts. But it never let me down. Junior year, I started working out. I started working out because of the summer pass. What the fuck is this cop doing? Don't fucking stop me, nigga. But yeah, junior year came. I started working out because of the high school summer pass I started last year. Like last year, the Planet Fitness. That's where I started working out. I went with a couple of my boys. We worked out for we worked out that whole summer. It was like 2-3 of us, yeah. And then we got Blink memberships because the Planet Fitness shit ended. Blink memberships, we would go to Blink in the mornings before school. Then they stopped going. So I went to a local gym, a local bodybuilding gym by my house. And it was way better. It's just like $40 a month. It was kind of expensive. My brother was paying for it. You know, thanks to him, I went there for a couple months, but ended up shutting down for some reason. I guess the landlord upped the price on them, so they just had to shut it down. And yeah, it was a really good gym. And it wasn't even that far from me. Like, it was right there, honestly. Like, literally, it was like 2 bus stops away, and the bus was literally right in front of my house. Like, they had every machine you could think of. A lot of isolation machines, like, you know, those nice heavy plates, those nice rusted out iron plates. Everything was nice about the gym. And there was massive dudes in there. I got along with some of the dudes, you know. But then, like, they closed down the gym, and yeah, I lost contact with those dudes because I never, like, asked for those dudes, like, oh, like, can I get your Instagram? That could help me out. Like, so, like, people would help me out and stuff. They would, like, give me pointers, tell me I could do this movement instead of this movement. It was a really good gym. You know, I could hear a couple here and there, like, old heads complaining about me, like, recording. Because I would record in that gym, but I never posted content in there. I really should have. But there's no use saying that now, you know. So now I'm recording here at 24 Hour Fitness. It's a great gym. It has all the basics, has everything I need. You know. But I got off topic. I was talking about the meal prepping. And those, yeah. Today's legs and shoulders. Absolutely kill it today. Even though we're on a little bit of time crunch. Fuck you, know. I got fucking denied for getting clips, bro. You can't get clips unless you leave your ID, bro. That's so dumb. Yo, like, I'm not liable or something. I'm not liable. Some shit like that. I can't get the clips without giving my ID. Or I'm not liable to give it to you without giving some kind of thingy. I don't know what they said. I'm not liable if anyone get hurt then. What the fuck? These plates fall off? Okay. That wasn't my problem. I did my part trying to get clips. They got like 7, 8 clips in the front. And they couldn't give me one. I've been coming here every day for like the past 3 weeks. I'm not gonna sit here fucking clips. Like, there's there's cameras everywhere here. If I steal those clips and come in tomorrow, they're gonna ask me about it if I were to steal them. I'm not gonna steal them. These plates fall, not my problem. I'm not even driving yet. Yo, I have to be home. I have to be home in like fucking, oh my god, I gotta be home by like 12. I gotta be in my house before 1. It's marking me that I'm 19 minutes away. Holy fuck. Voy a andar como Dom Toretto, bro. Holy fuck. Watch the fuck out, bro.